3 days ago, October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver. Excuse me if you've already seen this. This is my third time posting this because TikTok keeps silencing me and taking my videos down and giving me strikes. So if I get one more strike, you guys, I'm just letting you know right now my account is going to be banned. So I'm going to try to word this as chill as possible to avoid getting this video striked. So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open. They're like, were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me. I got this on video, and I'm not even going to be posting the video clip anymore because I'm pretty sure that's what's getting me the strikes. But yeah, I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me, which doesn't seem unrelated. I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. Really never getting my DoorDash account back. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time. And this is the only justice I'm getting because I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing. So what? You're gonna take down my videos and give me strikes and just expect me to be like, oh, I just better shut up. I just better sit here and be quiet. I just better not say anything else. I've lost my job, my only way to pay my bills and make a living. I've also gotten assaulted, and the police are doing nothing to help me. So let me just shut up. You know, the videos got taken down. Nobody has to know what happened to me. No, I'm going to keep telling my story. Like, this is the only justice I'm getting, is exposing this man and having posted that video, and it has gone viral. Like, now he can live with shame and embarrassment if people have seen it and knows who he is or where he, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one being punished. He's not getting in trouble with the police. He didn't lose his job if he has one. Like, what's going on with him? Why am I getting fired? Why are my videos getting taken down? And why am I getting strikes? Like, I'm about to lose my account. I was assaulted. I'm the victim. I lost my job. I'm the victim. Right? Is this making sense to any
No, you did your own orders. They told you not to get in, and you did exactly that, which is to get in. You transpassed. I don't like it when women make me angry with men. Why didn't you leave the order on the damn door? You went in with a camera. You assaulted him. You're the one assaulting him. You found him in his property, in his home. After they left you a note and said, leave it by the door, you were supposed to take a video and say, you left it by the door, per your own instructions. That man did not touch you. That man did not see you. You took a video of a man who was unconscious. Unconscious. That man did not see you, lady. How are you a victim? How are you harassed? I need to understand that. How are you harassed? Anyways, I'm gonna leave other videos so that we can analyze this because I don't see any harassment. I see that she needs to be sued. She's lucky that she's not being sued. Very lucky.
Guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open. Their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me.
So like everybody else, when I first saw her video, I was like, whoa, F DoorDash, that's really messed up. However, in her videos, the first one, she claims that DoorDash deactivated her account for no reason after she reported her SA. Now, in her second video, she did say that the customer requested in their specific instructions for the order to be left at their door. When she got there, she saw that the door was wide open and the customer was passed out on his couch. Keyword, passed out on his couch. She then proceeds further and begins to film this customer unconscious in his own home with his pants down. Then she posts the video. She is saying that she was SA'd. However, what she experienced was not SA. What she experienced was SH, harassment. And I do think that we need to be clear on that. But I also think that we need to be clear that two wrongs don't make a right. You did not have the right to film someone while they were passed out unconscious in their own home, which is also the reason why DoorDash deactivated your account. Filming someone while they're unconscious, indecently exposed at that, that's not something that you should be doing and or posting. Let's just be clear on that.
Am I the only one who feels like this story of this girl about the DoorDash alleged SA is not necessarily tracking with like the details of what apparently happened? Like, I'm hearing the story and I'm kind of hearing what she actually did in the moment and then what she did afterward and then what happened to her account after that. And I got to be honest, like, I'm not sure I'm hearing a case of SA. Granted, I'm not an expert in that. I'm not a professional. Who knows? But the way it all apparently went down is just, it's weird. It's not really tracking to me at all. And to top everything off, this meltdown video of hers, it's not really scoring any sympathy points for her in my book, at least. Like, if anything, it comes across as performative and cringe and just like unbecoming. Also, you're young. You can get another job. That's honestly how I feel about that. I don't know. That's just...
Yeah, I saw this video, right? I was so much on her side. I heard SA. I'm thinking this nigga pounced on her. I'm thinking he tried to do something to her, right? We all think SA means assault. You got assaulted. This is the craziest internet flip I've ever seen in my entire life. The story thickened. As a delivery driver, you're supposed to either knock, wait for the person to collect their food, or you knock and place the food on the ground and take a picture and you leave. This woman went inside a man's house, found him unconscious with his pants off. I don't know why. And took video evidence and said, I got assaulted. You trespassed into a man's house, recorded him while he was... What sort of victim mentality is this, bro? No one told you to go in the house. Originally, she said she recorded the evidence of the assault and DoorDash fired her for that shit. I said, why the fuck would they do that? Because people are always saying, why doesn't she have evidence? Where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? Now we finally have a woman that has evidence, and now people aren't what's it called? The people fire her for that shit. But it turns out she was doing the crime herself. If you go into another man's house uninvited, you are trespassing. You are literally breaking in. That's a crime. And you took a video of a man without his pants on whilst he was asleep or unconscious, whatever. Isn't that a crime? Aren't you the one? Then you came on the internet and flipped the whole story. Bro, next time, say the whole thing, bro.
That DoorDash girl is the exact reason why this believe all victim shit is so hard to get behind. This woman said out of her own mouth, she had a delivery. The instructions said leave the food by the door. She got to the door was wide open, and somebody was laid out, booty ass naked, dick and balls everywhere. Now, as fucked up as that may be, because it is fucked up, I hate to break it to you, sweetheart, you wasn't sexually assaulted. You saw some shit that you didn't want to see, and that's perfectly understandable, but where the fuck did you get sexually assaulted from? That's indecent exposure, and not even on a technical aspect, because he was technically in his own crib. I'm willing to bet every dollar I have that man had too much to drink that night, shit got weird, wild, and freaky, and that's how the story played out the way it did. And in no way am I justifying that behavior. That is a grown-ass man. That shouldn't have happened to you. You shouldn't have seen that. But we live in a world where everybody want to be such a fucking victim that you walked away thinking you were sexually assaulted? What the fuck? And not only that, you recorded him. What the hell is Listen, when she tell that story, I can tell that she believed that was done intentionally so she can see that. So if that's what you genuinely believe, how did you record? What the fuck? Bro, I'm so confused. I don't even drink, but one of my biggest fears is getting fucked up one night and then waking up the next morning seeing my dick, balls, and gooch all over TikTok. Oh my God. Like I said at the beginning, very unfortunate, all right? It shouldn't have happened to you. But you went about that situation so wrong that now you kind of fucked up yourself.
I know ball when I see it, and I peeped something about the DoorDash situation. Let's be clear, I'm not here to argue how she felt. Feeling violated or offended is a matter of opinion, not fact. But when we start to label things as sexual assault, we have to separate things from what's factual and what's feeling. She posted multiple follow-up videos, and there's one in particular I want to bring attention to.
Pay me for my second story time because that was over a minute long. They were gonna have to pay me for all those views I got. So no, they took that right down.
Look, I can't even say the word ass in the comment section without getting a violation. Here she's saying TikTok removed her video because they're trying to silence her SA, and the fact that it was over a minute, she wasn't going to be able to get paid for it. And that right there, that's what raised my eyebrow. Because when you're making a video about serious accusations and in the same sentence using the word monetization, it starts to feel like maybe there were other motives in how this was presented. And again, she might have genuinely felt unsafe. But once you post somebody asleep, naked, in their own home, without their consent, and push a narrative that suggests physical assault, let's be honest, the SA narrative was exaggerated.